Hello, good morning po. So today po is magkakaroon po tayo ng private conference for projects ng FY 2024 Infra. To start po, let us ask guidance to our Almighty. So, sa panguna po ng ating Back Secretariat, si Engineer Mario Gayeta. Thank you.
Good morning po. Sandali po tayong tumahimik para po sa isang panalangin. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Panginoon, maraming salamat po sa araw na ito. Maraming salamat po sa biyayang buhay na pinagkaloob niyo po sa bawat isang narito. Panginoon, dalangin po namin ang inyong paggabay sa gaganapin po naming private conference na ito. Ipagkaloob niyo po sa bawat isa ang talas ng isipan upang maunawaan ang aming mga tatalakayin. Lord, sa inyo na po namin itinataas ang lahat ng ito sa pangalan ng iyong anak na si Jesus. Amen. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, ng Espiritu Santo. Amen.
Thank you, Engineer Gayeta. So let us acknowledge the all presence here in this Zoom conference na naka-online na po sa pangunguna po ng ating habol po ang ating Assistant Distributing Engineer, ang ating pong back chairman. So naka-online na po ang ating pong back member, si Engineer Faustino Mark Anthony de la Cruz. Good morning po.
Good morning po, Ma'am Nipa. Good morning po sa lahat.
Thank you po. Naka-online na rin po ang ating back member, si Engineer Marvin Agustin. Good morning, sir.
Good morning po.
And ang ating back member also, Engineer Charlotte Constantino. Good morning po. Ang ating back member, Miss Hazel Elises. Good morning.
Good morning po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you po. So sa ating pong head back TWG, si Engineer Jomel Reyes. Good morning, sir.
Good morning po.
Thank you po. Back TWG member, Engineer Rainier Palaganas. Morning.
Ma'am, good morning po sa lahat.
Thank you. Back TWG member, Miss Glyren Losloso. Morning.
Good morning po, ma'am. Good morning po sa lahat.
Thank you. Ang ating pong back member, Engineer Jim Paul Abril.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning po sa lahat.
Thank you po. Good morning. Ang back TWG member, ang ating pong birthday boy, Engineer Ezra L. Aplica. Morning, sir.
Good morning po, ma'am. Good morning po sa lahat.
Thank you po. Happy birthday po.
Thank you po.
Back TWG member, Engineer Marco Brian Briton. Morning, sir.
Good morning po.
Thank you po. Sa back secretariat naman po, naka-online na po si Engineer Mayo Gayeta. Good morning. Good morning po. Si Engineer Joyce Carladino, back secretariat. Good morning.
Good morning po.
Si Miss Laila Derama, back secretariat. Good morning.
Good morning po.
Thank you. And back secretariat, Miss Joy Aragon. Good morning. Sa ating pong programmer, naka-online na po si Engineer Dante Dominic Diamante. Good morning po.
Good morning po.
Ating programmer po ulit, si Engineer Leo Glorioso. Good morning po.
Good morning po, ma'am.
Thank you. Sa programmer again, Engineer Grace Reyes. Good morning po.
Good morning po, ma'am. Good morning po sa lahat.
Thank you. Sa mga interested contractors po natin na naka-align na po ang representative ni JICA Construction Corporation. Good morning po. And representative po ni IA Bosque Construction Corporation. Good morning.
Good morning po.
Thank you po. Sino po bang hindi ko pa nabanggit o natawag? Sino po yung nasa Samsung S711B? Good morning po. So, muli po magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ang inyong lingkod, Engineer Nympha Darada ng Procurement Unit po. So, today po ang pag-uusapan po natin is 4 project po under FY 2024 GAA natin. From 24 DJ 0073 to 24 DJ 0076. So, okay po. For the first project po is 24 DJ 0073 Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program or BIP, Public Water Supply System, Construction of Water Supply System Level 2, Farmers Association, Barangay Talaan, Pantoc, Sariaya, Quezon. Ang scope of work is construction of water supply system with 310 linear meter. Approved budget for the contract is 4,950,000 pesos. Contract duration is 120 calendar days. Contractor size range small b with license category C and D. Cost of bidding documents is 5,000 pesos. Okay. Yung contract profile ini. So, mention ko na rin po yung kanyang profile, contract profile eligibility. Yung major categories po is WSL 2 and 3, 310 linear meter. So, yung cost of estimate is ABC natin is 4,950,000 pesos. And yung similar category support is FCN and FHW. So, thank you po. And number 2, 24 DJ 0074. 001, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, preventive maintenance secondary road, Lucena-Dalahican Port Road, kilometer 135 to 297 to kilometer 135 plus 920. Ang scope of work po is preventive maintenance with 623 linear meter. Approved budget for the contract is 48,250,000 pesos. Contract duration is 135 calendar days. Contractor size range medium A with license category B. Cost of bidding documents is 50,000. Ang ating major categories is RCA. And ang ating pong similar major categories is RRA. Next is 24 DJ 0075. 001, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, preventive maintenance, secondary road, Quezon Ecotourism Road, kilometer 148 plus 231 to kilometer 150 plus 831. To support preventive maintenance with 2,600 linear meter. Approved budget for the contract is 96,500,000. Contract duration 240 calendar days. Contractor size range small B, license category C and submitting documents 50,000 pesos. Contract profile. Pakipalit. Ang similar category po natin is RCA and ang ating pong similar categories of work, major categories of work is RRA. So, may changes po dun sa size range ng contractor. So, atin pong ibibid bulletin na lang to. Ang size range po is medium A and license category B. So, medyo nagkaroon po ng konting differential doon. Size range is contractor size range is medium B with license category. Medium A with license category B. So, thank you po. So, ito po ay ating ibibid bulletin. Thank you. So, number 4, ang last project po natin is 001, Ensure Safe and Reliable National Road System, Asset Preservation Program, Preventive Maintenance, Secondary Road, Quezon Ecotourism Road, kilometer 160 plus 512 to kilometer 163 plus 971. And kilometer 164 plus 69 to kilometer 164 plus 435. Scope of work, preventive maintenance. Net length, 3,926 linear meter. Approved budget for the contract is 144,750,000 pesos. Contract duration is 270 calendar days. Contractor size range, mali din po ito. Medium A with license category B. So, magbibid bulletin po ulit kami dito. Cost of bidding documents is 50,000 pesos. So, yun po. Ang ating pong major categories of work dito ay RCA and ang ating similar categories of work is RRA. Thank you. And let's proceed na po sa presentation ng plans and programs of work. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Contract ID is 24DJ0073. Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Public Water Supply System, Construction of Water Supply System Level 2 for Farmers Association, Barangay Talaan, Pantoc, Sariaya, Quezon. Plans of the proposed project. This is the title page. This page shows a summary of quantities, the location map, and the vicinity map. Also the table of contents. This page shows the layout plan, the front and right side elevation of the project. This page shows the rear elevation, the left side elevation, the drilling and installation of pump and motor, and the details of ladder and ladder cage. This page shows the general construction notes. Next, please. This shows the details of column 1, footing 1, foundation plan, and floor framing plan. Also the details of manhole. This shows the detailed sections of concrete tank, the details of beam, and the details of air vents. Also the slab bar reinforcement layout. This shows the details of the powerhouse and the roof framing plan, floor plan, front elevation, and right side elevation of the powerhouse. This shows the detail of the solar panel stand, the pipeline straight line diagram, detail of faucet, wall footing details, and the detail of distribution line. This shows the powerhouse layout plan, the details of panel boards, riser single line diagram, the schedule of loads, and the plan of solar panel stands. This is the details of the tawag dito, field office. This shows the details of the DPWH standard project billboard. Plans of the proposed scope of works. For the scope of works, under Part A, facilities of the engineer, we have construction of field office for the engineer and provision of progress photographs. For Part B, other general requirements, we have project billboard, signboard, occupational safety and health, mobilization and demobilization. Under Division 1, General, Part C, Earthworks, we have removal of structures and obstruction, structure excavation for common soil, embankment from roadway, structure excavation for common soil, and gravel fill. For Part D, plain and reinforced concrete works, we have structural concrete, Class A, 28 days. We have reinforcing steel, grade 40, deformed. We have reinforcing steel, grade 60, deformed, and formworks and false works. Under Division 2 buildings, Part E, finishing and other civil works, we have CHB non-load bearing, including reinforcing steel 100 millimeter. We have waterproofing cement base, cement floor finish plain. Next page, please. Cement plaster finish, railing, painting works for masonry and concrete, painting works for steel, pre-painted metal sheets above 0.427 millimeter rib type long span, structural steel, pipe and fittings 50 millimeter diameter with high density polyethylene. For Part F for electrical, we have wires and wiring devices, panel board and main and branch breakers, lighting fixtures, solar panel with inverter, battery, and other devices. Under mechanical Part G, we have water pumping system and submersible sump pump with control. Under the Division 4 flood control, drainage, and water supply, Part K water supply, we have pipeline trench excavation and fill and backfill. Minimum equipment requirements. For the minimum equipment requirements, we have 1 service vehicle, 1 water truck, 1 concrete vibrator, 1 bagger mixer, 1 bar cutter, 1 bar bender, 1 welding machine, 1 cutting outfit, 1 drilling machine, 1 backhoe, and 1 dump truck. For manpower requirements, we need 1 project manager with 5 years total experience, 1 project engineer, 1 accredited materials engineer 1, 1 construction foreman, 1 first aider, and 1 safety officer. The approved budget of the contract is 4,950,000 pesos and the contract duration is 120 calendar days. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Diamante. Any question po? Wala pong question. So, again, thank you, Engineer Diamante. Next project po tayo.
001, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, preventive maintenance, secondary roads, Lucena-Dalahican Port Road, kilometer 135 plus 297 to kilometer 135 plus 920, Lucena City, Quezon. Contract ID 24DJ0074. Plans of the proposed project. This page shows the title page of the plan. This page shows the location map, vicinity map, key map, and layout plan. Summary of quantities. Typical cross-section. Straight line diagrams. Scope of works. For Part A, facilities for the engineer. Construction of field office for the engineer. Provision of furnitures, fixtures, equipment, and appliances for the field office for the engineer. Provision of progress photographs. Part B, other general requirements. Project billboard, signboard. Occupational safety and health program. Traffic management, mobilization, demobilization. Part C, earthworks. Removal of actual structures, obstruction. 0.28 meter thick PCCP and reinforced. Subgrade preparation, common material. Part D, sa base and base course. Portland cement stabilize, road mixed base course, new soil aggregate. Part E, surface courses. Emulsified asphalt, bituminous concrete surface wearing course, hot laid 40 mm. Bituminous concrete surface binder course, hot laid 40 mm. Portland cement concrete pavement and reinforced 0.3 meter thick 7 piece. Part H, miscellaneous structures. Reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings, white, single arm solar LED, roadway lighting, 9 meter pole. Minimum equipment requirements. Barricade flasher light, low bed trailer, backhoe with pavement breaker, payloader, dump truck, motorized road grader, vibratory roller, water truck, asphalt distributor, power broom, asphalt paver, pneumatic tire roller, tandem, steel roller, concrete vibrator, concrete skeletor, concrete saw, cargo truck, delivery truck, applicator machine, kneading machine, telescopic man lift, boom truck. Manpower requirements. One project manager with 5 years total experience, one project engineer with 5 years total experience, one accredited materials engineer one construction foreman with 5 years total experience, one first aider, one safety officer. Approved budget for the contract 48,250,000. Contract duration 135 calendar days. Thank you po.
Thank you, Engineer Grace Reyes Sadili. Thank you. Any question po? May question po kaya? So, kung wala po, again, thank you, Engineer Grace. Next project na po tayo.
For our next project po, 24DJ0075, 001, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, preventive maintenance, secondary roads, Quezon Ecotourism Roads, kilometer 148 plus 231 to kilometer 150 plus 831, Sariaya, Quezon. Plans of the proposed project. Title page. Location map, vicinity map, layout plan, key map. Summary of quantities. Typical roadway section. Straight line road diagram. For the scope of works of the project, Part A, facilities for the engineer, construction of field office for the engineer, provision of furniture, fixtures, equipment, and appliances for the field office for the engineer, provision of progress photographs. Part B, other general requirements, project billboard, signboard, occupational safety and health program, traffic management, mobilization, demobilization. Part C, earthworks, removal of actual structures and obstructions. 0.28 meters thick PCCP. Surplus common excavation. Subgrade preparation, common material. Part D, sub-base and base course. Portland cement stabilized road mix base course, new soil aggregate. Part E, surface courses, emulsified asphalt, bituminous concrete surface bearing course, hot laid 40 millimeters. Bituminous concrete surface binder course, hot laid 40 millimeters. Portland cement concrete pavement, unreinforced, 0.3 meters thick, 7 days. Part H, miscellaneous structures, reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings white. Single arm solar LED roadway lighting, 9-meter pole, 80 watts to 125 watts. Minimum equipment requirements. One work gen SF 1900C 1920 millimeter milling width, 150 mm max depth. One payloader, 2 dump truck, 1 bulldozer D6H series, 1 motorized road grader 140 horsepower, 1 vibratory roller 10 megatons, SD 100 DC, 1 water truck, 1 asphalt distributor 10 feet wide 5 tons, 1 power broom, 1 asphalt paver, 1 pneumatic tire roller, 1 tandem steel roller, 2 concrete vibrator, 1 concrete scrader, 1 concrete soft blade 14 inches in diameter, 1 bar cutter, single phase 25 millimeters, 1 cargo truck, delivery truck, 1 applicator machine, 1 kneading machine, 1 truck mounted boom truck, 1 cargo truck, delivery truck. Manpower requirements, 1 project manager with 5 years total experience, 1 project engineer with 5 years total experience, 1 accredited materials engineer 1 construction foreman with 5 years total experience, 1 first aider, 1 safety officer. Approved budget for the contract, 96,500,000 pesos. Contract duration, 240 calendar days.
Thank you, Engineer Glorioso. Any question po? So, kung wala pong question, thank you again, Engineer Leo. So, last project na po.
For our last project po, 24 DJ 0076 001 ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, preventive maintenance, secondary roads, Quezon Ecotourism Road, kilometer 160 plus 512 to kilometer 1633 plus 971, kilometer 164 plus 69 to kilometer 164 plus 435, Sariaya, Quezon. Plans of the proposed project. Title page. Location map, vicinity map, layout plan, and key map. Summary of quantities. Typical roadway section. Straight line road diagram. Straight line road diagram. Scope of works of the project. Part A, facilities for the engineer. Construction of field office for the engineer. Provision of furnitures, fixtures, equipment, and appliances for the field office for the engineer. Provision of progress photographs. Part B, other general requirements. Project billboard, signboard. Occupational safety and health program. Traffic management, mobilization, demobilization. Part C, earthworks. Removal of actual structures, obstructions. 0.28 meters thick PCCP. Surplus common excavation, subgrade preparation, common material. Part D, sub-base and base course. Portland cement stabilized road mix base course, new soil aggregates. Surface courses, emulsified asphalt, bituminous concrete surface wearing course hot laid 40 millimeters. Bituminous concrete surface binder course hot laid 40 millimeters. Portland cement concrete pavement unreinforced 0.30 millimeters thick 7 days. Part H, miscellaneous structures, reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings white, single arm solar LED roadway lighting 9-meter pole 80 watts to 125 watts. Minimum equipment requirements. One width gen SF 1900 DC, 1920 millimeter milling bead, 150 millimeter max depth. One payloader, 2 dump truck, 1 bulldozer, D68 series, 1 motorized road grader 140 HP, 1 vibratory roller, 10 megatons SB100 DC, 1 water truck, 1 asphalt distributor 10 feet wide 5 tons, 1 power broom, 1 asphalt paver, 1 pneumatic tire roller, 1 tandem steel roller, 2 concrete vibrator, 1 concrete screeder, 1 concrete saw, blade 14 inches diameter, 1 bar cutter, single face 25 millimeters, 1 cargo truck, delivery truck, 1 applicator machine, 1 kneading machine, 1 truck mounted boom truck, 1 cargo truck, delivery truck. Manpower requirements, 1 project manager with 5 years total experience, 1 project engineer with 5 years total experience, 1 accredited materials engineer 1 construction foreman with 5 years total experience, 1 first aider, 1 safety officer. Approved budget for the contract, 144,750,000 pesos. Contract duration, 270 calendar days. Thank you po.
Thank you po, Engineer Glorioso. So, any question po? Wala pong tanong? So, kung wala po, proceed na po tayo sa submission of bids.
Submission of bids, the 2 envelope system, 1 original copy of the technical proposal in a sealed envelope, and 1 original copy of financial bid proposal in a sealed envelope, placed in 1 sealed envelope. Bidding date, February 27, 2024. Submission of bidding documents until 9 a.m. only, and opening of bidding documents at 9 o'clock a.m. Bids must be duly received by the box secretariat through 1 manual submission and 2 online or electronic submission as per DEO number 87 series of 2020. Advertisement, electronic bids _Quezon 2 at dpwh.gov.ph is the assigned email address of the Quezon 2 DEO where electronic bids shall be submitted or received. It is specified in the invitation to bid and bidding documents of the contract, which allows electronic submission of bids. Upon posting of the invitation to bid and bidding documents in the DPWH and PhilJobs websites and a conspicuous place pursuant to Section 21 of the IRR of RA 9184, the Box Secretariat created a folder in the electronic bid submission and receipt SharePoint site, the eBid portal, for the contract ID allowing electronic submission of bids. The folder name should be consistent with the contract ID scheme provided under DEO number 33 series of 2018. Opening of bid for a hybrid system of submission where electronic and manual bids were received for a particular contract, electronic bids must be opened first before the manual bids. The same applies to the technical and financial archive files in the electronic bids, which shall open prior to the technical and financial envelope in the manual bids. Checklist of technical component envelope of the first envelope. For Class A documents, the legal documents, number 1, valid PhilJobs registration certificate for Platinum membership, all pages. Number 2, registration certificate from Securities and Exchange Commission or SEC, from Department of Trade and Industry or DTI for sole proprietorship or Cooperative Development Authority or CDA for cooperatives or its equivalent documents. Number 3, the mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidders is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zone or areas. Number 4, the tax clearance for EO number 398 series of 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. For eligibility documents, number 1, the statement of prospective bidders of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Number 2, the statement of bidders' single largest completed contract or SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid except under conditions provided under the rules of the IRR. The bidder must have completed SLCC that is similar to the contract to be bid and whose value adjusted to current prices using PSA consumer price indices must be at least 50% of the ABC to be bid. The SLCC shall be supported by an owner's certificate of final acceptance issued by the project owner other than the contractor or a final rating of at least satisfactory in the CPES. In case of contract in private sector, an equivalent document shall be submitted. Number 3, the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board license or the PICAB license or special PICAB license in case of joint ventures. For financial documents, number 1, the NFCC must be at least equal to the ABC to be bid. The NFCC is the current asset minus current liabilities minus the value of all outstanding or uncompleted portion of the projects under ongoing, including awarded contracts yet to be started, coinciding with the contract to be bid. Number 2, the audited financial statement showing among others the prospective bidder's total current assets and liabilities, stamp received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institution for the preceding calendar year, which should not earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. Number 3, the bid security. An original copy of notarized bid securing declaration using prescribed format or any form of bid security in an amount equal to a percentage of the ABC in accordance with the following schedule as per IRR section 27.2. A, the cash or cashier's or manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank, 2% of ABC. B, the bank draft or guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank using form DPWH Infra 10 or 11, 2% of ABC. C, the surety bond callable on demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, 5% of ABC. The bids and bid securities shall be valid within 120 calendar days from the opening of bids, and it should be specified in the bid security in any form, and please indicate the expiry date. project requirements, which shall include the following. A. Organizational chart of the contract to be bid from DPWH Infra 12. B. The list of contractors, key personnel, including project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, and foreman, to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification, experience data, form DPWH Infra 13. C. The duly signed list of contractors pledge major equipment units which own or under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project. This equipment must meet the minimum major equipment requirements for the contract set in the BDS, Form DPWH Infra 14. And please note that pledge equipment must comply DO number 9 and DO number 58, both series of 2012. D. The original duly signed omnibus sworn statement in accordance with Section 25.3 of the IRR, and if applicable, an original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and who acts to represent the bidder. For Class B documents, if applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR in case the joint venture is already in existence.
For the checklist of financial component envelope, second envelope. Financial component envelope. The financial proposal shall contain the following. 1. Original duly signed and accomplished financial bid form. 2. Original duly signed bid prices and the bill of quantities using form DPWH Infra 16 and 17. 3. Duly accomplished detailed estimate form, including summary sheets, indication the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rental using the coming up with the bid. And 4. Duly signed cash flow by quarter using form DPWH Infra 18. Additional requirements. Duly notarized affidavits of site inspection. The construction safety and health program intended for the specific project only must be attached in the technical documents. The construction safety and health program should also be complete in accordance with DOLE checklist and DOLE DO number 13 series of 1998. It includes the DOLE application form, construction safety and health officer, first aider, tester certificate, heavy equipment operator, and our critical workers, testing and inspection of heavy equipment if applicable, and other pertinent documents for the approval of the program. Updated CPES rating or latest certification coming from the CPES that no rating was conducted for the past years, intended for the specific project to be bid. Minimum material testing equipment requirement pursuant to DO number 80, series of 1990, and reiterated in DO 138, series of 2015. Cleared photocopies of TIN ID and latest PRC ID of the project manager, project engineer, and materials engineer assigned to the project to be bid. Criteria of eligibility screening, preliminary examination of bids, evaluation of bids, and post-qualification. As per 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184 and latest GPPB issuances, the first envelope shall be opened to determine the compliance document required to be submitted for eligibility and for the technical requirements as prescribed in the IRR. The back check the submitted documents of each bidder against the checklist of requirements to ascertain if they are all present, using pass or fail criterion. For every document required that is present, it shall be rated pass. But in case of the fail to include any of the requirement resulting to incomplete required document, it shall be considered failed. Otherwise, the back shall rate the first envelope pass. Immediately after determining the compliance of the first envelope, the back shall open the second envelope or the financial document using again the pass or fail criterion, determining compliancy based on the checklist requirements. When the bid price exceeds the approved budget for the contract or ABC, it is automatically rated as failed. All bids shall be subject for evaluation, and the lowest calculated bid or the highest rated bid shall undergo post-qualification. to determine whether the bidder concerned complies with and is responsive to all the requirements and conditions as specified in documents. Additional information, entering into contract requirements to be complied by the winning bidder. 1. Construction method using Form DPWH Info 45. 2. Construction schedule with form of precedence diagram and bar chart with S-curve and cash flow. Include the duration of the project or number of days using Form DPWH Info 46. 3. Manpower schedule using Form DPWH Info 47. 4. Equipment utilization scheduled using Form DPWH Info 48. 5. Clear photocopies of PIN ID and latest PRC ID of the project manager, project engineer, and materials engineer assigned to the project. 6. Performance security or performance securing declaration. 7. Contractor all risk insurance. 8. For joint venture agreement, become special joint venture license. 9. CHSP initially approved by the Hope and Dolly Conference. Reminder to bidders who will submit manually and to bidders who submitted their bids online that will submit their original documents. Submit documents with table of contents paginated and book-bound with ear tags pursuant to the 90 series of 2002. Proposal booklet should be signed and attached in a technical envelope. There should be documentary stamp on bidder's bond and all other notarized documents. Materials engineer should be accredited and certificate of accreditation should be updated intended for the specific project. The estimate and the summary sheet must be in detail. A contractor's authorized representative must present their valid company and any government-issued ID. Reminder to all bidders, please use A4 size of bond paper for technical and financial bid proposal. Use the prescribed info form which can find the bid proposal booklet updated March 31, 2021. DEO 35, Series of 2008, the guidelines in the implementation of three-strike policy in the procurement of civil works and consultancy services contracts by the department and iterated in DEO 17, Series of 2015, the three-strike policy in the procurement of contracts for infrastructure works, goods, and consulting services. Thank you po.
Thank you, Miss Lyra and Miss Joy. So, any question po? May question po kaya? So, kung wala pong question, may ilan lang po uling paalala. Ang prospective bidders po natin ay kailangan naka-registered po sa PICAB and naka-enroll po sa DPWH Civil Work Application. So, ang ating pong bidding documents ay pwede nyo pong makuha or ma-acquire dito po sa aming office from Monday to Thursday, 8 to 5 p.m. and every Friday po, 8 to 12 noon. Kasi po, yung hapon ng Friday ay kailangan na po namin mag-remit sa bangko para po magkaroon naman po ng time kami para sa pag-remit sa bangko. So, yung mga interested bidders po natin ay pwede rin po mag-acquire ng bidding documents sa ibang mga district kung kayo po ay malalayo. So, pwede po kayong magparesibo doon and pwede rin nyo para po mas convenient po sa inyo. And then, ang ating pong mga bidding documents at yung all the presentation today ay nasa DPWH website po, nasa PhilJobs website. So, pwede nyo po yung ma-download ng libre. So, kung may katanungan po kayo, so pwede nyo pong i-view yun or pwede niyo pong i-view rin doon sa ating YouTube live stream. So, naka-YouTube po tayo today. So, yung mga na-miss nyo, ay pwede nyo pong ma-view uli o balikan yung ating YouTube live stream. So, pwede rin po kayong magpunta o magsadya dito sa aming office. Everyday po yun. So, ang ating pong opening of bid ay sa February 27, after the deadline of submission ng 9 o'clock po. So, ang ating pong bidding is hybrid po. Pwede po kayong mag-submit online and pwede po sa by manual submission. So, sa online po, meron po kaming Quezon to DPWH portal. So, doon po tayo pwede submit. Pero, kung magsasubmit po kayo online, hanggang sa opening po, online pa rin po. And, pero uunahin po namin yung online submission bago po yung manual submission. So, may mga tanong pa po kaya? Kung wala na po, dito po nagtatapos ang ating meeting. So, may mga ano po kaya, may mga additional po kaya ang ating back member or back TWG? So, kung wala na po, thank you very much po and good morning po. See you on February 27 on the bidding day. Thank you.